Good morning, folks. I hope you're all well. Today is Thursday, the 15th of April. Had to double check that. And yeah, it's currently about 20 past 7. I have a hair that's tickling me. And I'm just in old clothes, no makeup. I haven't showered yet today because I'm going to go out for a walk. I'm trying to do my best to get around 10,000 steps a day. And for someone whose job mainly involves them sitting on their backside, that's difficult to do. So I try and get out first thing in the morning, go for a nice long walk, and then come back, shower, and start my work day. The plan for the day is I've got one more stitch marker to make, and then hopefully the yarn will be dry. If it's not dry, I'll whack it outside, because hopefully it's going to be sunny. And yeah, but the plan is to twist it all up. I have a couple of sweater quantity orders that I need to package up, and yeah, I haven't spoken much today. I can feel it, but before I do any of that, I'm going to go for a walk in the lovely sunshine. Yep. My old camera because I didn't want to bring it back. That's fine. So I've gone off the path. I feel like that might have been a mistake, but I did see a dog and I did get to stroke the dog, so that was very cute. He was only 10 months old. He was a golden retriever and he was quite big considering he has more growing to do, so he was very sweet though. But yeah, just out listening to Critical Role Campaign 2 once again, and yeah, getting my steps in for the day. Put some makeup on. I've gone with green, and I got some new earrings from Tiny Sunshine Shop that I love. Happy smiley daisies. And yeah, I got a package in the post. Nope, no addresses on there, so I'm just gonna open it. I know what it is because it's something I've ordered, but it doesn't make it less exciting. I'm home, by the way. I figured you worked that out by the fact that I've actually got makeup on my face. Yes. So I decided to treat myself to some new stitch markers. Do I need them? No, probably not. I make stitch markers. It's part of my job. And yet, I needed them. We have these tiny frogs. Cover the face. Just super cute. And then I also got these, which I'm just going to show. These ones are on rings and the other ones are on lever back earring findings. I personally prefer lever backs to trigger clasps, but it is a personal preference, and these frogs are so cute and so sparkly, and I'm here for it. So I decided to buy some little rainbow stars because these will be useful for keeping track of like raglan increases and stuff. And then the little frogs, just because they're really cute, and I am tempted to I could turn them into mismatching earrings because that would be cute too. But yes, so since I've been home, I've showered. I know, gold star. I've put makeup on, obviously, but I have also ordered the Advent mini skeins and full-size skeins because Advent calendars go on sale on Saturday, which for you is tomorrow, for me is 2 days time. And I believe they go on sale at, I know for a fact they're going on sale at midday. So that is 12 p.m. GMT UK time. I need to plug my phone in because I didn't plug it in overnight. And yeah, Advent calendars, they'll be going in the shop. I have all the yarn on order, so I can definitely do that many, which is very exciting. Oh, I forgot to say, unrelated. Yarnistry's shop is Yarnistry, spelled like this, .co.uk. I will do one of these. She makes acrylic laser cut stitch markers, and they're really cute, so go check her out. Yeah, so I have ordered all the yarn for Advent calendars, so I can definitely dye up the capacity that I'm doing, because I wanted to make sure that I could do that. And yeah, it was a lot of money to drop at once. I think it's the most expensive yarn order I have, and I have no idea where all this yarn is going to go. I'm also slightly scared because then I have to store the yarn once it's dyed. But yeah, because that will all be coming soon, it means that I can get started on dyeing it sooner rather than later, which I'm quite excited about because I really enjoyed dyeing up Advent calendars last year. So yeah, if you want to get yourself an Advent calendar, I'm going to be having 3 separate releases, and you can both pay all at once if you want to pay all at once, or you can pay in chunks. I can't remember what that term is called. Yeah, so I've been putting some work into this little flax light. The banana stitch marker, for those wondering, is by me. I haven't made one in a really long time, but I might have to start making them again. And yeah, it's going really well. I have one sleeve. It looks really long. The sleeve looks really long, but it's the length that it said. But yeah, they can always roll it up if they need to. It will cuff. And I'm not carrying the yarn down. I'm cutting and starting new yarn each time because I tried to carry the yarn down at the very beginning. Where's my beginning? And it's just all uneven and doesn't look good. So I can probably take this out now because I don't need it. Yeah, I mean, it will block out. It'll be fine. But I just couldn't carry it down without it showing. So I'm just weaving it in as I go because I actually quite like weaving in ends, I know. So once I've knit, I don't know, around 4 rounds, I then just stop, weave the ends in, and then keep going. And it's not that much hard work, so it means I don't have to do it at the end. But yeah, it's really cute, and I think he's going to get a lot of wear out of it. And I have some more babies that I need to knit for, so I will probably be casting on some more flax lights, which is just a nice fun knit. So yeah. So someone posted on their stories that I'm an influencer because they bought Yorkshire tea biscuit brew and they're on the fence about it. But that has made me want to desperately have a cup of Yorkshire tea biscuit brew. So that is probably the tea I'm going to go for. And yeah, I still need to put the kettle on. Oh, I'm so parched. I know it's a mess in here. I don't need to be told. So, you are currently sat on my desk. If you haven't watched in a while, the desk that was up here that was like over there is now downstairs and has the computer all set up on it. And then the desk you are on was sent to me by FlexiSpot. Thanks, FlexiSpot. And I have a whole video about that, but it's an adjustable standing desk, which I think will be better for packaging. You may be confused while I'm kneeling on the floor. It's because my old desk had drawers. This one does not. So I bought some drawers, some good old, just standard drawers from Amazon. And yeah, I have stuff that, there's a label on it, that I did a terrible job of tearing the label off. And I obviously have stuff, oh, my stomach is gurgling, I've just eaten. Stuff that needs to go in it. I've got my beads to put somewhere. I've got paper to put somewhere. I've got, there we go, that's gone. Like packaging supplies and stationery and all of that. That all needs to go away. I'm thinking beads nearer the bottom, packaging stuff nearer the top. That's my logic. And yeah. That is what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. And then I'm going to take one of these blue IKEA bags that's in the background, which is what I always used to take my parcels to the post office in, which is why I have so many of them. Yes. And then bagging up all the yarn that's downstairs, bringing it upstairs and twisting it on that twisty nifty little thing. So that is the plan, because I was just sitting downstairs not doing anything, and it wasn't good. I feel very tired today. I think maybe on Sunday I need a break from like walking so much, because my body's obviously not used to it, which sounds really stupid to say out loud, but I don't know. I'm just going to be sorting this, so. I actually think that's it for now. There's not a whole lot in it, but that's okay. Like, oh, my t-shirt's so cool. Dungeons and Cats! Yeah, my sister got it for me. So, yeah, I think that's sorted way quicker than I thought it was going to. Story of my life. This is the current customs label, note paper. So this should fit under here. So I'm going to pop it under here. I don't think I want the printer under the desk, so that's fine. I should still have a spot for my legs if I do want to sit at the desk. And then if I'm standing up to package, whew, professional camera work. If I'm standing up to package, I can take out all of the like tissue paper and stuff that I'm going to be using. But yeah, we got rid of the boxes in here. We went to the tip. Now I have another bloody box to get rid of. Thanks, Amazon. That is one thing that I'm excited about with stuff getting back to normal, is fewer delivery boxes. But yeah, I have just placed like a huge order for, so there's 90 bags of mini skeins. No, there's not. Yes, there is. 90 bags of mini skeins and 9 bags of yarn. So I'm probably just going to pop that at the end, because I don't know where else it's going to go. At some point it will be moved to the dye shed, but nothing's happening with that yet, so that's fine. And yeah, the drawers seem really smooth. My only downside is they're not fun colours, but that's fine. And yeah, right, I'm going to go and get the yarn that I need to twist and bring that up, and then let's twist again like we did last summer. Oh, let's twist again. I've forgotten the words. So I have twisted up all of that yarn. Yeah, I had to re-dye one of the skeins of Vampiric Touch, which this just looks black. It's not black. But it's ended up being the wrong colour, so I had to re-dye 3 skeins of it, so they're downstairs. But I did that the other day when I was dyeing up the yarn club. But all of the sweater quantities have been twisted up. I still need to twist up the yarn club, so I might make myself a cup. It's now 10 to 3, so I might make myself a cup of tea, sit down for 5 minutes, and then go and do it. Yes, but I obviously won't film me doing that because it's a surprise club and I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but I think I need a cup of tea first. So I've very almost finished the flax light that I'm working on, the stripy one. I'm on the final stripe before the cuff, so it's very almost done. So I'm thinking for my next flax light that I cast on, for another baby that is in my life, is going to be out of this. And this is Giddy Yarns, her Strawberry and Vanilla Cupcake colourway. This was for a yarn club that I actually provided the stitch marker for, a strawberry stitch marker. So I'm thinking not the mini skein, save the mini skein, and then I have a really pale pink like leftovers that I might just use for the cuffs, sleeves, bottom, hem, which I think would be super cute. But yeah, I think this might be the next one. This is on her Giddy sock base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and yeah. I missed an Amazon delivery, which is fine. I'm up here, so I couldn't hear them knock on the door. And so then I got a text through, and he said that he put it behind the one of our bins, which was also fine because it was pretty well hidden. And as soon as I got the text, I went downstairs, and he was just getting in his van. And yeah, he apparently missed the fact that we actually do have a letterbox or a post box. Letterbox. It's just not on our front door, and he just left the Amazon form like on the front door, like wrapped it or just tried to balance it carefully on the handle. It's bloody ridiculous, but you know, that's fine. The letterbox is in a really weird place, so that's whoever built it on to the side of the house and decided to put it in a weird place. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking I might cake this up this evening and treat myself to a new cast on, even though I should be knitting my No Faded, but I'm loving the quick satisfying knits at the minute, and this will be really pretty. Yeah, I think this one will be in the 6 to 12 month size, and yeah, just be pretty and speckled, and it just kind of looks like strawberry jam has been spilt on it, and I'm here for it. Hey folks, so I have twisted up all of those yarns. I whacked on some music and had a dance around, and it made me feel so much better, so much better. So I have an idea to float with you, but I'm going to grab my knitting while I float the idea, so I actually get something done on this sock, because it has been abandoned. Oh no. So every year, okay, let me preface. So yes, I dye yarn as part of my business, but also I make hand beaded stitch markers. If you haven't been here before, hello. I don't have one on this sock because I am not organised. If you hear noise, Mario's on the phone to his mum, and that's that, but he's downstairs and I've shut the door up here, so hopefully it'll be fine. So I have, yeah, I make hand beaded stitch markers and sell them, and they seem to be quite popular, as well as dyeing yarn inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. This year I am having a yarn advent calendar in which you get 24 mini skeins, which are 20 grams each, and one 100 gram skein, and you also get some extras. None of those extras will be my hand beaded stitch markers, just because. And they go on sale on Saturday. Tomorrow for you, if you watch this on Friday, Saturday the 17th of April. But every year I get asked if I would do a stitch marker advent calendar, and every year I adamantly say no, because the idea of making 24 original individual stitch markers sounds like not fun. And also it would be about 350 quid. That's how much I would charge. And I don't know who would spend that on an advent calendar. So in the Slack group that I have mentioned in previous vlogs, that is for various indie dies, I, mentioned about the, I always get asked for stitch marker calendars, but I wouldn't do it, and blah, blah, blah. And Jen of Castle View Yarns, I believe it was her, cleverly suggested that I do just like a short version of an advent calendar and do just like a 12 days of Christmas type thing. But instead of doing 12 stitch markers, do 6 stitch markers and 6 mini skeins. And I think that sounds like a really nice idea. So yeah, I've posted a poll on Instagram stories and floated the idea. But feel free to, because the Instagram story will probably be gone by the time I post this, feel free to leave me a comment down below if that's something you'd be interested in. It would probably still be around £100. I need to work out what stitch marker designs I would want to include in it, and that's how I would work out the price. Because my stitch markers are all different prices depending on how long they take me to make. They can take anywhere from 10 minutes up to 45 minutes and technically beyond, but I don't tend to try to do designs that are too big because then they get too expensive and then they don't sell and blah. But yeah, so that is something I'm contemplating doing. So if that's something that you would be interested in, please leave a comment. Let me know that you would be interested. Because yeah, I just think it would be super fun. And then the 6 colours would obviously not be included in the bigger advent calendar, and I'm still planning on doing the Christmas Eve cast on box. So my theory is if I plan this all out early enough, I shouldn't get overwhelmed by it, because if I start soon, then I, have no excuse, basically. I don't know. Maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew, but surely that's part of the fun of it. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun and magic of Christmas. So in total today, I have done about 13,000 steps. It's telling me 13,442. It doesn't seem to pick up my knitting, but I think when I like floof yarn and stuff, it counts that as walking. So if I count it at about 13,000, with my walk this morning was 11,000, and then about 11,500, sorry. And then my walking back and forth around the house, twisting yarn, all of that fun stuff. Yeah. The goal to get 10,000 steps 5 times a week seems to be going well. We just gotta keep it going. Not a terribly productive doing vlog for you again, but this is the joys of clubs. I feel like I've done a lot today, but twisting yarn takes hours. Like sure, I did have a tea break in the middle of twisting yarn, but I was still doing it for 3 hours. It takes a really long time, even with a twister. Which, yeah, that was a good chunk of my day today. But yeah, I still need to make the final stitch marker club because I haven't done that yet. And then I need to put findings on all of them, so I'll probably do that this evening. And yeah, I think that's everything. Because I can't show you any of the stitch marker stuff because it's all a surprise. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about advent calendar stuff in the comments, please. That would be great. Maybe I'd do a different base to the base that I'm doing for the advent calendar, or would that be annoying? It'd be fun to do like the merino for the 12 days and then, you get thinking, because there is a mini skein shortage at the minute, so I need to have a look and see, which is why I bought all of the mini skeins that I need for my advent calendars all at once, whereas last year I didn't. I only had about half, and then I bought the other half. But I wanted to make sure that I could dye, that I had the capability of dyeing all the ones that I've sold. Anyway, I know some of you have set your alarms for some crazy times on Saturday because the time zone, how it works out, but I really appreciate it. But please be aware that there are 2 other pre-order opportunities that might be in a more time zone friendly time for you. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm rambling and talking about nothing. So
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please feel free to subscribe. I'm currently posting 3 times a week, although this week I only posted twice a week. So yeah, I'd love it if you stuck around and joined the party that is the Corner of Craft. We have a great time here, so it'd be nice if you joined. Oh, I also floated the idea of another Crit and Knit Cal, which was my Dungeons and Dragons themed knit / crochet along last year. Last year? I think it was last year. God, it's been a long year. I floated that idea. I don't know. Anyway. Yes. If you'd like to follow me on social media, please feel free. Links can all be found in the description box below, along with any other information that I think you might need. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you've been up to. The vlog you check in. We love to see it. Do you have fun springtime / autumnal weather? Do you have weird snow where you feel like you shouldn't be having snow? Let me know. I'm quite nosy, so it would be nice to hear from you. And give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you hated it, feel free to give it a thumbs down. I won't be offended. And I will see you very soon in Monday's video. Bye!